嘿，Roy，谢啦。好，继续。
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
是你橄榄，稍微换一下好了。我现在任务有什么呢？啊，对，这个。这边找干净了吗？还没、欸。这边有3个。黄米村旁边有3个。然后我昨天知道一个很惊人的消息，他妈装备这边有没有？那装备你不能按 C 分解，这样是没有钱的，哭啊！昨天自己大概算了一下，大概亏了1万多块，干嘞
Revelio. 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 Bombarda. Depulso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Glacius. Revelio.
这什么店？
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Bombarda. Defendo. Confringo. Depulso. Glacius. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Expelliarmus.
我用到变形咒吧。如果这样，那我也没辙了。
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio. I could use some. Why, hello again. Come on. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Come now, don't be stingy. Very generous, thank you. Revelio.
那应该在别的屋子里面的。
Revelio.
附近有东西。好了。
Revelio. Revelio.
Hello. Don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracle feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Revelio. Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair from a wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, 'cause we don't even have 'em here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncar fur? Derrickle feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Derricles. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard 'em. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me. You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Okay.
Revelio. Lumos. Depulso. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogs. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba-tuber pus. Booba-tubers do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
What precisely are booba-tubers?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvelous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few booba-tubers, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around.
讲那么多。
Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Well, what?
Into the Forbidden Forest for booba-tubers. I hope it's worth the risk.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Castle. Revelio.
I'll get that goblin helm back, hopefully by rummaging your corpse.
Glacius.
Come here, Rockmate.
Depulso.
Marvelous!
Confringo.
You're that
Findo.
slippery little stray cat.
Expelliarmus.
啊，他怎么死掉了？
Your poaching days are over.
我还没对你用不射
Arresto
咒，
momentum.
你不就死掉了？我还没对你使用酷刑咒哎。
Revelio. Incendio. Bombarda. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
“狮子座”。
Bombarda. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo.
I can assure you, none of us are intimidated by
Glacius.
your radical...
Depulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Crucio. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Crucio. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Descendo. There's a victory that came none too soon.
这个要过了。
Glacius.
For making a better world. For me.
Arresto momentum.
It seems we may have an intruder.
Arresto momentum. Everything's all right now.
“不得不说，照这么看，我们才是盗猎者吧？
Aloha Mora. Arresto momentum. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Glaciers. Confringo. Defender.
Oh, here to show me some dark
Depulso.
magic.
Glaciers. One less poacher in the wizarding world. This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now where are those booba-tubers? Revelio. Just my luck, a troll. Glacius, Defendo. Confringo, Protego. Depulso. Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo. Depulso. Glacius. Protego. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Stupid one. Bombarda. Defendo. Confringo.
结束。
Revelio. Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Revelio.
That's Confringo! Incendio! Incendio!
Confringo!
Incendio! Now you're just getting on my nerves. Confringo!
Reducto!
We'll bring
You
you!
haven't got a prayer.
Incendio!
That's proper feeble, that is.
Glacius.
Incendio! Confringo!
Confringo. Defendo.
Potato!
You look like you're crying.
Depulso. Bombarda.
We had plans for that
Levioso.
Incendio!
Accio. Incendio.
Confringo!
Keep your body.
Expelliarmus.
Goblin helmet.
Arresto momentum.
Oh!
Expelliarmus.
啊，三怪嘞，哦，死掉了。哦，选个
Revelio.
蜘蛛。
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now. Expelliarmus! Crucio. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Eight legs is simply too... Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Bombarda. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Bombarda. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
You then.
Depulso.
Expulso.
Defendo. Glacius.
Incendio. Pathetic display.
Protego. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An ashwinder. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
火与2，好，不知不觉跑到主线来了。先把兵群这个学起来好了。冲啊！
Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio. Levioso.
Careful now. See if there's something you need. I shall hope to do business with you again. That's been a pleasure.
Handy resource indeed, your
Hey.
field guide.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
Yes, I have some right here. Please take it, and be careful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I knew you had a good heart. I
Easy,
feel
pa.
better already just knowing I have some thunder brew on hand. Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
Wait.
Hey.
Revelio.
你知道吗？我昨天从我哥那边得知一件事情，就是我不是会很常把那个装备直接分解掉吗？
Yeah.
我以为那样会有钱，结果没有。
会啦。
Bombarda. Incendi. Levioso. Protego. Stupid.
你们不能这样，你们不能这样。
Bombarda. Glacius. Defender. Debolso. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Glacius. Defender.
突然变2打1呢，他们这群家伙。还有浪费一个那个古代魔法。
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals. Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. Arresto momentum. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
嘿，AD 谢啦。
Mead, here I come.
哦，继续刚才说的 ，Roy，
啊
我不是说我会把装备分解掉吗？
啊，
然后我哥直接跟我讲这样不会有钱，
对啊，
然后我就算了一下我至今为止分解掉的所有装备大概多少钱，算了一下，不算不知道，一算下去，天哪！我至少分解掉快1万块吧。
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
妈的，气死我了！你们怎么没人提醒我呢？
包好远，
那你可以找石尾苗，我需要他的胡须，大量的胡须，然后把我身上的装备全部换成所有咒语伤害增加。
你后面你打越多那些营地的话，你拿到附魔越多啊。我拿到几个我蛮喜欢的。
Everything's all right now.
那还好像要滚过去轰 AOE，
嘿，
用滚过去然后轰。
给你。还有谁还没喂？
Revelio. I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
又有一个新位置。
这个是个营地嘛？
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
在那之前，我被人把我另外一只母的那个骑士鬼马给卖掉了，所以再抓一只回来，哭啊！ 这犯什么蠢啊？
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flea powder.
See if there's something you need. That's been a pleasure.
Is that you, Roland?
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
还是人自己用跑的，哭啊！
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
飞嘞，好烦哦。
Saccharissa, I found the book with tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Toadstool.
Reparo.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
好。3口魔药锅，那要多少钱？
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
好，完美。好啦，自己要的东西都买好了。 好享受呢你。
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Huh? What the fuck?啊？靠腰？为什么？有放不了咒语嘞！我操！靠腰啊，放不了咒语傻小。What the fuck?
Revelio.
恢复了。
Revelio.
好吧，抓错性别踩足鸟罢了。
Revelio.
Hmm.
在哪里啊？
是我现在这样子，我没地方可以放一些其他东西了。
对。你要自己走过来进站。
看我有8个磨苹果，我有11个磨苹果，好的别人耳聋都够了。
Could you remind me what I'm to do with the Thestrals, Deke?
Release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process.
所以可以
Come
让
and see
这个
Deke when you're finished.
子月什么子什么兽的出来打架吗？
啊？
我现在在打一只 boss， 但是不能打死他，他是解任务要用到的东西。
这我就不知道了。你玩的比我还后面，所以也不该问我。
只是坐骑耶，我操！
嘿，好了，没有别的任务可以做了，接主线去。宿醉地图，
这体型那么大，装一下那是人形怪，直接飞出去了吧？
我去把船店给开好了，妈的逼！
没空管你，等下再回来把你们一个一个变成爆炸头。
嘿嘿嘿嘿。
我真的撞到，有伤害！妈的，你撞破！
撸猫。
哎，中间踩到石头我会直接踩爆。
我不知道，不要问我。
所以它是一个行走的 hitbox。
Handy resource.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
“附近有偷猎者。
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
这个不用打架、哦。
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
没架打我不爽。
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
We. Walking.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial?
嗯哼，猖狂的泥怪，好哦。
Hello. Do you have a moment?
Yes, but just the one, I'm afraid. Running the shop keeps me rather busy. I'm the new proprietor, Indira Wolf.
Any whispers of anything going about the town?
There's a rampant dug bug on the loose. It's more aggressive than others and has some peculiar markings. It's making life miserable in Pitterpond Ford. I wish someone would do something about it.
What do you have for sale?
Do you know what you might be looking for? That costs a bit more than you have, I'm afraid. Exactly what I needed. Thank you. Oh, you'll like that. I guarantee it.
Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place. Levioso. Bombarda. Incendio. Protego. Stupid one. Bombarda. Incendio. Levioso. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Protego. Revelio.
Sure.
三级水。
一個地下嘛，一個地下啦，你揼咗啦，你揼咗啦，搬埋出去。我知啊，但係你個地下，搬埋出去。地下，你個地下，揼咗啦。
Revelio.
聽唔聽？出去出，出去出，門口出，聽唔聽？啱啊！出門口出。
Revelio. Incendio. Protego. Stupid. Bombarda. Incendio. Cursed fiends. Confringo. Revelio.
“你要带我去哪里，蝴蝶
Revelio. Revelio.
Mine now, demi guys.
“哎、我们要撸猫，我这是什么东西、欸？怎么这么多猫啊？这边
我很常按到撸猫。
对啊，
like a place right out of a storybook.
Confringo! Incendio.
我不懂这降落平台到底有什么用？这降落平台有什么用？
This looks intriguing.
Accio. Revelio.
我觉得火米圈不能飞进去是一个很奇葩的设定，
对吧
？Confringo. Revelio.
This place has seen better days.
Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
That wasn't so difficult.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
下面有个宝库，你等我一下。笑死！我笑死。若隐要怎样吗？喂？
啊！
我刚刚从山崖这边跳下来，我的脚都踩到东西，滚了好几圈才死掉。
Incendio.
笑死我了！哦天啊，怎么这么好笑啊？嗯。
Revelio.
How many nibblers you can find out.
Revelio. Trificus totalis. Something.
Fuck.
Revelio.
Trificus totalis. For someone having a pet troll and not much else.
Revelio. Trificus totalis. Ah, and no one to share in my victory.
真的是一群蠢货！你都被人摸光，你都不知道。
Revelio.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
So where are me lads in Rookwood times is glad?
I should have Trificus totalis. The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Revelio. Bombarda.
Revelio.
不知道为什么很喜欢飞群攻。
嘿，
飞群攻就是他妈的，我可以轻松打死了，挡就行。
Who lived here, I wonder?
Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
杀鸟怎么进去？
Revelio.
这里哦。
Reparo. Revelio.
这你要我怎么解？
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo.
也不是这里啊。
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best-kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
你都带着一个同学，然后再来找偷猎者了，你觉得嘞？这不是傻事是什么？
直接用炸的，哎。同学要变偷猎者吗？好，我先现在就把你从你还没变成偷猎者的时候，用你这个学生的身份让你去死。
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools?
跟那位同学讲，你想想你的偷猎者前辈全都被三爆炸捅，你有什么感受？
不然就被变成
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
你有什么意见吗？你想变成粉吗
？Have a fucking fight.
你这个半人马，你想变成粉丝吗？我很乐意帮你啊。
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone
Revelio.
worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the company was suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the
Revelio.
poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beast, still smoking. They can't have been gone long. this is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land. Revelio.
Dun, dun, dun.
You can learn a lot from weather, though, can't
Nothing to poach in Arranshire except spiders.
Patricus totalis.
What's this?
Confringo, Defender. Repulsor. Crisis. Bombarda.
Out of view. That one hurt. Levioso!
Levioso.
Would you like me to put you down?
Accio.
Levioso!
Incendio.
Hold still! Look!
Bombarda.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio. Reparo.
Oh, goblins up ahead. Yep. Motherfucker.
Revelio.
刚刚都已经打成这样了，再隐身也没什么用了。
Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
What the fuck?
Are those dragons?
这里可不好惹。
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. A more hushed approach is likely one.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain.
Patricus totalis. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't gonna get us what we want.
Patricus totalis.
哦，终于不是打小架了。There's a fucking war. 老师们，你们在干嘛？
妈，我现在角斗
回家吗？
老师们不用帮忙了，我真的是不需要帮忙啊！操！不要你不会讲话，回家，回去！我操
！Get back your room！
退学了，退学了！操你妈的！
被强制带回去了。
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins?
干，装备栏已满三小。
一只怪都没得打，哦！哦！
干，知道遇见梅林的失恋了，28个有点少，他妈的！
Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Revelio.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamora.
一颗龙蛋。我手不见了。
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count. Revelio.
Sitting around all day. Mind you, careful! Ramrock will want
Petrificus totalis.
不是，你刚才在清怪就算了，你们可以不要一个一个加入吗？那我还打30票啊
！Crucial.
Expelliarmus.
Arrest the momentum.
Alive?
Back the left. No!
变成粉。
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
I'm sure it'll be harder than you've made a mistake.
Crucial.
老师，身上有3条魔法线，有人解释吗，老师？
Wingardium Defender. You'd be better suited for gardening.
Protego. Stufa. Confringo. Depulso. Glacius.
Try suffering, do you?
Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Glacius.
never have come here.
Protego! Stupid! Defender! Depulso! Glacius!
You like
Confringo!
变烦。
Defender! Bombarda! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Defender! Confringo! Glacius! Depulso! Confringo!
Pathetic!
Accio! Incendio! Bombarda! Defender! Depulso!
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio! Lumos! Depulso!
Aim for the ring at the front of her restraints.
Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! Descendo! Depulso! Accio!
刚刚丢了没反应，现在丢就有反应了。
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Oh. 哦，好吃。那会是别的 idea。
Incendio! This way!
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio.
It's
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
哦，地图还这么大一个哦，要神哦。
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
地下港收集。
哦，让我没得动，然后把我打死。
嘿。
Motherfucker。
啊？
Revelio.
禁书区任我行哎。
Accio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Glacius. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Perhaps
the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs. Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin.
Jesus.
Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Bartlett Bragg. Sadly, their thought Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
15秒一瓶。
我的植物啊，药水从这不是补血那个药水，其他药水从来没吃过。来，这从来都没吃过。
The Pepper Up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Antipodean Opali.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was the Peruvian Vipertooth. Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide-behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide-behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a Lethifold?
The Patronus Charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a Lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
谁他妈会知道
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was, never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is, Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to parcel mouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny's School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
The Pyrenees.
No, Ilvermorny is actually located on Mount Greylock. The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive. Such as dusty book covers, or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
I don't have time for another quiz at the moment.
That's fine. Come and find me if you'd like to try later. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
好了，药水快没了，操！
妈的，突然来个随堂小考，气死我了！
喂，哎呦，又是这样哦。按善吃。 OK。
So
这
this
真
is
的
the
没救了
underground
这一
harbor.
场。
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be...
Revelio.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from...
我不知道为什么我方魔法我死。
嘿。
哈。
Revelio.
他会冲过来，
Professor
我方好
Weasley's
好
tasks
笑，
are
然后
complete.
我死。
I should attend
我
Transfiguration.
举手的时候我倒下了。什么
？What？ 是这里。变形谁教师
？OK， motherfucker。
I haven't been called Puffskein Dunkeen once since you brought me that venomous tentacular...
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Yes, the transformation spell. But first, I'd like you to carry out a couple of tasks which will help you to complete your field guide. Attend my transfiguration class once you've done them, and we can begin the lesson.
我在我被我的键盘打败了，好吗？我真的有按下去，我按住了，我已经有按喝药水了。哎呦！
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
快了。
Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
哎，我有按。好哦，要这样。
完了，要换键盘了，是不是？嘿，薯条，我现在当个巫师。
I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
If you're setting things on fire, then perhaps you ought to rethink your choices.
That's exactly what Aunt Matilda said. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer.
你有无敌药水吗？我有
That gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
OK。好，我现在可以找谁？我现在有一堆任务要做。Fuck。矿场的阴影下，精灵鱼好难。
哟。
保守秘密来自
谢谢薯条瓜
盘
台。
OK。好。
哦，在这里开始，好。
先去万应室，然后我要先去个厕所。好，那等回来。
哦，我踩到会扣血，懂了懂了。那让我再尖一点吧。
OK， 回来了。哇，怎样？
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
Shit, you motherfucker!
No.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
你在一个快死的人在面前，你给他很想要的东西，你想要死，想要他死，对不对？
嘿。
是什么都不知道，我没有，什么都没有哈。然后回到他的房间的时候，哎，我刚刚找到这个，
嘿，
想死没门。
我突然又不想死啦。
想要吗？我不给啊！来，你看看这个，
你看这是什么？
等下去房间去拿哈。
你看这是什么？
还有这个校长，我有一个小任务要过的时候，我做一些小动作，看看有什么结果。
兄弟，你别跑，兄弟，不要跑。好。
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that Master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged Master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, Master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, Master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
It sounds to me as if your master got what he deserved.
Deke never wanted anyone to get hurt. Not the phoenix, not Tobbs, and not even Master. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
差点忘了，见识一下装备。
有很多谜还没解，但是我主线
也是啊
打完了，
你主线打完了，
打完了。
好扯哦。所以它是分段式，它主线是分段式，它主线。好哦，你现在就解谜啊，解谜练角色练装备啊。选在哪里啊？
Adventure, are we?
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabilaland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Hmm. 看有够远，哭是不是啊？
Wonder who lives here.
Hmm. 中间没有其他的东西了。
Once the war is over.
You look tired.
Bombarda!
Cover 'em wide, coming back this way.
Incendio! Incendio! Bombarda!
Randrock will lead us to victory!
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Revelio! I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio.
Randrock won't be stopped! No! I will make you.
Levioso. Accio. Protego. Stupid. Incendio. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Incendio. Accio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio.
塞巴斯蒂安，等我一下，我解个谜先。
Incendio. Bombarda. Merlin himself would be proud.
这个要用什么？
耶，又一个梅林的失恋。我先卖东西才行。
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
好，东西卖完了，回来继续探索。
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
地下墓穴作业成果超出我预期，有关于有关新组事情令我大开眼界。不过，心中去看到了史官。
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. sure that foul smell is...
Revelio.
Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Levioso. At least now we know we're not alone in here. Hoping.
Perhaps that was it.
Accio.
The rest of the tomb will be insect.
Wow, 卡成狗啊！
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Room is smaller than it looks.
Reparo. Confringo. Revelio.
Conspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Glacius. Confringo. Defindo. Depulso. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Bombarda. Accio. Incendio.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion.
Revelio.
Loads of problems. Often
Incendio. And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Roy
啊，
好好研究他们嘞。
什么东西
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar
他
with a
们
pile of bones.
今天不是周末啊，
Bones outside
他
a
们不一定会
sarcophagus.
出现啊。
Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
哎，打完这个休息一下，晚点再开一些样。
Incendio.
还要处理一下我的脚，我的脚趾脱皮也差不多。
Bombarda.
胖死。
Accio.
拜拜。
拜拜。
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
嗯哼，文查还在报告中提到那个遗物，有人提醒我不能去动它。嗯。嗯。
What did you find?
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
感谢若雨的酒团。
Bombarda. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Oh.
Revelio. Accio. Bombarda. Incendio! I need to find a safe way across. Accio! Lumos! Incendio! Lumos! Depulso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Perhaps moving piles of bones towards the center will help. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety bone bridge complete. Defender. Confringo. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Revelio.
There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked on
Bombarda.
either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it!
Revelio.
I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperius Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead.
Be on your guard.
Imperio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Accio.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked.
Accio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio. Confringo. Imperio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Glacius. Depulso. Confringo. Glacius. Defendo. Depulso. Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Confringo.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Incendio. Bombarda. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Imperio. Defendo. Confringo. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Imperio. Confringo. Defendo. Glacius. Glacius. Depulso. Defindo. Glacius. Depulso. Confringo.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Revelio. Confringo.
Dead end.
Accio.
All that for nothing.
Hold on, don't give up yet.
那个遗物蕴藏了庞大的潜力，它的可能性不只能够造福巫师，可以让世界变得更好，但代价可能太过于庞大了。拜托了，在我们更深入了解之前，不要拿走这个遗物。
Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Revelio.
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more.
I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready. Revelio.
I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind.
Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
哦，只能一路用跑的哦。来，我先跑过去那边开那个船点，妈的嘞！还有任务区哦，操！跑过去。
She thinks like Ominous. Did it only upset her?
What's going on here?
Oh no, Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
What is it? Let's hurry.
Over there, by the hamlet.
"看一个东西，这里爬不上去，骗鬼呢！
Glance off of me. Be the vital since before you were born.
Glacius! Depulso! Confringo! Glacius! Depulso!
Easily died.
Imperial! Defender!
Stay back! Keep out the way!
Expelliarmus!
You are postponing the inevitable.
Expelliarmus! Imperial!
We'll make them return.
Stop provoking us.
Bombarda! Confringo!
Stay back! Keep out the way!
Where to go? We have to fight.
Depulso!
To the right!
Defender!
Imperio!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
通啊，举报啊，怕你了不成？
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
告诉你啊，水也没法拿我怎么样啊！我可比古代魔法更恐怖的东西啊！我可是比不是更恐怖的东西啊！
Defender.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Confringo!
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
I didn't touch your helm.
Imperio!
What was that?
Expelliarmus! Defender! Glacius! Confringo! Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Confringo! Bombarda! Bombarda! Not so tricky after all, Merlin. An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. meat he's likely studied here.
Now.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
好了，今天就到这边了，明天还要上班呢。好了，那么各位观众，我们就下次开见啦，拜拜。